The story begins right after World War II. After the war ends, two Chinese soldiers are flying back to their country in a military aircraft. Everything feels normal, until suddenly, a strange bird crashes into the airplane's window. Both soldiers are shocked, because they've never seen a bird like this before. But before they can even react, more of these mysterious birds start attacking the plane. Because of the repeated collisions, the aircraft loses control and begins to crash. Somehow, both soldiers manage to separate themselves from the plane in time. One soldier safely lands on a nearby island using his parachute, but the second soldier is still hanging in the air above the ocean. And just moments before he can reach the water, a giant crocodile jumps out and swallows him whole in a single bite. Seeing this horrifying scene, the first soldier panics and runs deep into the jungle to save his life. Soon after, we are shown a passenger airplane flying over the same island where the military plane had crashed earlier. On board, a man named Lin looks extremely stressed. The reason is his daughter Lin Yi, who is secretly in a relationship with a young man named Cheng, something Lin strongly disapproves of. On the same flight, Gong is traveling with his wife Jinjun, who is pregnant. Gong is worried because he still hasn't decided on a name for his unborn child. When Lin notices that Lin Yi has been in the restroom for a long time, he starts walking toward it. On the way, Gong stops him and asks for baby name suggestions. But Lin is already frustrated and distracted, so he ignores Gong and walks away. That's when Lin sees Lin Yi returning with her boyfriend Cheng. This instantly makes Lin furious. After returning to his seat, Lin confronts Lin Yi about her relationship with Cheng. Lin Yi gets angry, and right at that moment, the airplane suddenly starts shaking violently. All the passengers panic, but the air hostess calmly announces that there's nothing to worry about and asks everyone to put on their oxygen masks. Meanwhile, the pilots lower the altitude of the plane, and things seem to come back under control. The passengers feel relieved and even start smiling again, but their relief doesn't last long. As the plane flies directly over the same island, those giant birds attack again. This time, the damage is massive. The plane crashes, and a large section breaks apart mid-air. The pilots have no choice but to attempt an emergency crash landing in the ocean. With great difficulty, they manage to land the plane on the water. For a moment, it feels like they survived, but suddenly, the aircraft crashes into a huge rock. Both pilots die instantly, and the rear section of the plane drifts toward the island's shore. Many passengers lose their lives in the accident, while several others are badly injured. Lin and his daughter Lin Yi survive the crash. After some time, Cheng also appears, searching for Lin Yi. When Lin Yi sees Cheng alive, she feels relieved and happy, but Lin strictly tells her not to talk to Cheng. Angry and hurt, Lin Yi walks away from both of them. Soon after, we see a young girl who loves recording videos, filming everything around her. Cheng tries to contact the control room using his phone, but there is no signal. This makes everyone realize how serious their situation is. Lin explains that even if the military tracks their plane and sends help, it will take at least 24 hours to arrive, and the worst part is, they don't even have enough drinking water to survive that long. So Lin, Cheng, and Zhu decide to head into the jungle to search for water. On the way, Lin warns Cheng to stay away from his daughter. As they go deeper into the jungle, they discover huge animal footprints, clearly not from any normal creature, but they don't take it seriously and continue walking. Back on the shore, a man starts stealing money from the wallets of dead passengers. Suddenly, a crocodile attacks and kills him instantly. No one notices what happens. Later, we see Gong and his pregnant wife Jinjun, who also survived the crash. When they meet Lin Yi, Jinjun starts talking to her. During the conversation, Jinjun learns that Lin Yi recently attended her mother's funeral in Australia. Hearing this, Jinjun becomes deeply emotional. In the next scene, we see Lin, Cheng, and Zhu reaching an old cabin hidden deep inside the jungle. Inside the cabin, they discover a gun, a few bullets, and a diary. This diary was written by the same soldier we saw at the beginning of the movie. As Lin starts reading the diary, a terrifying truth is revealed. The soldier had written that a giant crocodile lives on this island, a monster that kills and eats anyone who dares to come here. Realizing this, Lin understands that the people waiting on the shore are in serious danger. Without wasting a second, Lin, Cheng, and Zhu start running toward the beach. Meanwhile, back on the shore, an air hostess is giving water to an injured passenger. Suddenly, Cao tries to snatch the water bottle from her. When Gong sees this, he steps in to stop Cao. This quickly turns into a fight between Gong and Cao. During the chaos, another passenger accidentally falls into the sea, and in the very next moment, a crocodile appears and kills him instantly. The crocodile then crawls onto the shore and attacks another passenger, killing him as well. Seeing this horrifying scene, everyone panics and starts running for their lives. When Lin, Cheng, and Zhu finally reach the beach, they find it completely empty. Zhu and Cheng fear the worst, believing that the giant crocodile has killed everyone. But Lin carefully observes the footprints and realizes something important. He explains that the crocodile's footprints on the beach are not as large as the ones they saw in the jungle, which means the survivors must have run deeper into the forest. So Lin, Cheng, and Zhu head into the jungle again, searching for Lin Yi and the others. At the same time, Lin Yi is running through the forest with the remaining survivors, with a crocodile chasing them. During the escape, the air hostess trips and falls. She desperately begs Cao for help, but he ignores her completely. Moments later, the crocodile catches her and kills her. Everyone is completely terrified. While running, the group finally reaches a freshwater waterfall. They drink the water desperately, trying to survive. Suddenly, Gong hears footsteps and tells everyone to stay quiet, but instead of danger, it turns out to be Lin, Cheng, and Zhu. Seeing them, everyone feels a sense of relief. Lin immediately warns everyone to stay calm, as he senses the presence of the giant crocodile nearby. And then they see it. A wounded passenger is lying on the ground, and right behind him, the giant crocodile is sleeping. Because of the smell of blood, the crocodile wakes up and kills the injured man in seconds. Panic breaks out again. Everyone runs in different directions and somehow manages to escape the crocodile, but they end up getting lost deep inside the jungle. At this point, Lin Yi suggests a plan. She explains that if they follow the phone's compass and observe the direction in which the trees grow, they can find their way out of the jungle and reach the location where rescue teams are expected to arrive. But Lin refuses to agree with her. He tells everyone to follow him instead. This upsets Lin Yi deeply. Eventually, the group reaches the soldier's cabin again. Lin is injured, and his hand is badly wounded. Lin Yi brings the bullets to him. Lin removes the gunpowder from the bullets and applies it to his wound, asking Cheng to light it. The pain is unbearable, but this helps reduce the risk of infection. As night falls, everyone eats the leftover food from the airplane. Later, Lin asks Lin Yi if she has started smoking again. This question makes Lin Yi furious. She walks away, hurt and angry. She remembers how she lived alone with her mother for years, and when she needed her father the most, Lin was never there. Because of this, Lin Yi still holds deep anger toward her father. The next morning, we see Lin quietly looking at his family photo. He becomes emotional, remembering the past. Soon after, Lin heads into the jungle to collect fruits for Lin Yi. Meanwhile, Cao is walking through the forest with the girl who loves recording videos. While exploring, they reach a strange area covered in a green, sticky liquid. The substance gets all over the girl's body. Feeling uncomfortable, she decides to go with Cao toward a nearby waterfall to wash it off. But what they don't realize is that this sticky liquid is actually larvae from giant spider eggs. Back at the camp, Lin Yi and the others wake up, only to discover that giant spiders are sleeping all around them. Terrified, everyone tries to quietly escape without making any noise, but one passenger panics and starts running. He crashes into a tree, and that sound wakes up the giant spiders. In seconds, the spiders attack and kill him. Seeing this, everyone runs for their lives. During the chaos, Gong and his pregnant wife Jinjing fall to the ground. A giant spider is about to kill them, but just in time, Zhu throws a huge rock at the spider. The spider turns its attention toward Zhu, giving Gong and his wife a chance to escape. Zhu starts running, and the others use this moment to get away and hide nearby. Even then, the giant spiders remain dangerously close. At that moment, Lin arrives while searching for Lin Yi. When he sees the giant spiders surrounding the group, he makes a brave decision. Lin starts shouting loudly, drawing the spiders toward himself, and tells everyone else to run. As the spiders chase Lin, the others manage to escape. Lin runs until he reaches the cabin. When the spiders follow him there, Lin throws a noise-making box forward and hides behind the cabin. The spiders chase the sound and move away. Soon, Zhu arrives at the cabin, and Lin is relieved to see him alive. They enter the cabin together, but suddenly, a giant spider that was hiding on top of the cabin attacks them. During the fight, Zhu is killed. Lin is devastated by Zhu's death. The giant spider badly injures Lin, but despite his wounds, Lin manages to escape the cabin. Using all his strength, Lin throws a grenade at the spider. The explosion kills the giant spider instantly, and Lin survives. Meanwhile, Lin Yi, Cheng, and the others continue moving forward. While crossing a small stream, a crocodile suddenly attacks and goes straight for Lin Yi. Seeing this, Cheng rushes forward with a knife to save her, but his leg gets stuck in bushes, and he falls. The crocodile is about to kill Cheng, when suddenly Lin arrives. With great difficulty, Lin manages to save Cheng from the crocodile. Seeing her father risk his life, Lin Yi becomes emotional and hugs him tightly. At this moment, all the misunderstandings between Lin and Lin Yi finally fade away. Elsewhere, we return to Cao and the girl near the waterfall. The girl is trying to remove the sticky spider larva from her body. Suddenly, a crocodile attacks her. She screams for help and begs Cao to save her, but Cao coldly refuses and runs away to save himself. The girl is killed. Later, Lin and the survivors reach the crashed military plane. There, they find guns, grenades, and a radio. Using the radio, Lin Yi contacts the control room. She learns that army helicopters are searching for them and will arrive near the western shore of the island. With hope restored, everyone starts moving toward the west side of the island. In the next scene, we see Cao taking medicine for his heart condition. Soon, Lin Yi and the others arrive there as well. Seeing Cao alone, Lin Yi asks him about the video recording girl girl. Kao lies and says that the crocodile killed her, but Lin knows the truth. He realizes that Kao is a dangerous man and that he must have abandoned her. Because of this, Lin firmly warns Kao to stay away from Lin Yi. Now, all the survivors begin moving toward the western side of the island. On the way, they reach a wide river, which clearly looks dangerous. To make sure it's safe, Lin crosses first. After confirming there's no immediate danger, he signals everyone else to come across. But just as the group reaches the middle of the river, the giant crocodile appears. Panic spreads instantly. Most of the people manage to escape the river, but Gong and his pregnant wife Jinjian are still trapped in the water. The crocodile slowly moves closer. Realizing there's no escape, Gong makes a heartbreaking decision. He pushes Jinjian forward toward safety and stays behind himself. In the next moment, the giant crocodile attacks and kills Gong. Jinjin and the others are completely devastated. The crocodile then crawls out of the river and starts chasing the group again. Everyone runs for their lives. Lin fires his gun at the crocodile, but the bullets have no effect. During the chaos, Kao falls to the ground. When Lin Yi tries to help him up, Kao selfishly pushes her down and runs away. Now the crocodile starts moving straight toward Lin Yi. Just before it can attack her, Lin steps in, firing his gun to distract the monster. The crocodile turns its attention away from Lin Yi and heads toward Kao instead, but Kao can't escape because of his heart condition. He suffers a heart attack, and the crocodile kills and eats him. After killing Kao, the crocodile starts leaving the area, but Lin Yi gets caught in the crocodile's tail and is dragged away with it. Seeing this, Lin doesn't hesitate for a second. He runs alone to save his daughter, asking Cheng to take care of Jinjian. Even though Lin tells him to stay back, Cheng and Jinjian follow Lin all the way to the crocodile's cave. Inside the cave, the giant crocodile is sleeping. Human bones and skeletons are scattered everywhere. Terrified, Jinjian stays outside the cave. Lin silently enters alone and reaches Lin Yi, who is still alive. When Lin Yi sees her father, she feels relieved and emotional. But before they can escape, the crocodile wakes up. Lin immediately tells Cheng to take Lin Yi outside while he stays behind. Lin starts shooting at the crocodile to distract it. Cheng successfully gets Lin Yi out of the cave and leaves her with Jinjian. Then, without hesitation, Cheng returns inside to help Lin. Lin hides inside a narrow part of the cave as the crocodile continues trying to kill him. At that moment, Cheng arrives and notices a grenade lying on the ground. Cheng picks it up and starts shouting, calling the crocodile toward him. As the crocodile rushes forward to attack, Cheng throws the grenade directly into the crocodile's mouth. A massive explosion follows. The giant crocodile is finally killed. Seeing Cheng's bravery, Lin feels proud and relieved. Soon after, Lin and Cheng come out of the cave. Outside, Lin Yi and Jinjian are waiting anxiously. Seeing Lin and Cheng alive, they are overwhelmed with happiness. Finally, the group reaches the shore, where military helicopters have already arrived for rescue. The survivors are saved. This island showed one thing very clearly. In a fight between fear and courage, only those who stand for others truly survive. If this story moved you even a little, hit subscribe for more intense movie stories and share this video because someone out there needs this story today.